true. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
The right side could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 2 of the ALDS, the Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 28-0. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 2 of the ALDS, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-4. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the Cubs swung it well with 15 hits. Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees up the division series. Today,
We were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Chris Sale will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. There is Pedroia. And there's one gone to start the night.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His third home run of this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting third, catcher, Gary.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard.
Striding in, Aaron Judge.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinosa. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting sixth, Designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's off the green monster. The relay, and he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Miguel Sano. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Bradley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the series. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Batting 8, center fielder number 3.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Chris Carter now. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 6. Red Sox coming. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
David Robertson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Olgar.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's set, and the pitch. Chopper foul.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Correa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Correa, left field and carrying well. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Danny Espinoza. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. His second home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Trevor May enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and it bangs off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Baez is over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 3 for 11. Aaron Hicks is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
31, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ramirez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. Digging in now, Chris Carter, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Carlos Correa now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts to the track, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Danny Espinosa. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now, Adam Duvall.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And right into the shift. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 14-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. Runner at first to start the inning.
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Junior.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Robertson pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Red Sox lead one, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Hicks.
The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bradley racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit hard back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball stays high. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Way out in front.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Road, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Betts looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 3rd home run of this series as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Stephen Wright gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 14.
Into the box, Danny Espinoza. Drilled to first. Ramirez fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's Chris Carter now. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first. He wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi waits on it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front 20-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Way out in front.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A pause and the 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, fouled off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Robertson's ready, coming at him with the 0-1 to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So coming to the plate, Blake Swihart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Pedroia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out for 5.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi is under this one, and very quickly one gone.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Stepping into the box, Danny Espinosa. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Adam Duvall.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 21-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. David Robertson looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Red Sox lead 1, and they remain well behind. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Thornburg.
Miguel Sano will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's Chris Carter now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Giancarlo Stanton now. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And that is over the wall into the Red Sox bullpen. It's a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 4th long ball of this series as the blowout continues.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Betts racing back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead this one 25-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Hector Rondon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Hector Rondon.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Rondon, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Liner toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Heath Hembry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hembry.
At the plate, Danny Espinoza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Duvall. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Miguel Sano as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Chris Carter. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no thrown with a purpose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Betts. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny.
Standing in now, Danny Espinosa. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Joe Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Adam Duvall, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one skied out toward right. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 30. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ground ball foul down the left side. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. You want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight to make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Utley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Chris Carter now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Betts giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And the runner from second is in to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. On the ground to second.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 36-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Mookie Betts, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Here's the first pitch.
A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The winning pitcher is David Robertson. The loss goes to Chris Sand. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.